Phoenix Comic Fest, and we're here with author Pierce Brown,
That's me.
who just released his brand new book, Iron Gold. And you are on tour now?
I'm on tour now. Yeah, it's my I think 7th stop. I've started losing track. Yeah, you just got it's been airports and a lot of awesome fans and howlers out there.
A lot of howlers out there. And has it been so far? How have those howlers been?
I mean, it's been amazing to see the readership grow. My first place I was Mysterious Galaxy 2014. I had maybe 14, 16 people there. It was crazy, and they all thought I was there for the signing and not the person that was supposed to be signing books. So it's pretty amazing because we had 270 people at Mysterious Galaxy. Last summer, 270 books sold or something like that. There's a lot of people. And it's been fun to see the community grow because it makes the books more real for me, and what could any author want more than that?
Now, for those of our audience that might not even know what the Red Rising series is just yet, tell us really quick a bit about the series and where Iron Gold falls into that.
Elevator pitch. All right,
Yeah.
so Red Rising is the story of an uprising started by one man in a society that has terraformed the worlds in our solar system. So all the spheres that can support human life have it now, but they've been segregated into this color caste system where golds are on top, reds are at bottom. There's lots of colors between, and each person within their color has a particular task that they're assigned to do from birth. And you're never able to break out of that. And it's a story about a red, the lowest of the low, infiltrating the upper echelons of society and trying to tear it down from the inside. And he does this because of a dream of someone that he cares deeply about who he lost. Anyway, Iron Gold picks up 10 years after the conclusion of the third book. And so we fast forward in time, and it's fun because my main character was originally 16 when I was 22 and writing it, and now he's 33 and I'm 29. So we're playing tag a little bit. But it's great because I get to mirror his evolution with the new understanding I have about the world around me. And so Iron Gold is more about how do you keep freedom once you've attained it? And once it looks bleak and I guess less fruitful than most people imagine it would be. Does that necessarily mean that it was all in vain? And how do you soldier on through that? And also, the rising can't be carried on by one man, it has to be carried on by more than one man, and that's the lesson our hero needs to learn in this story.
Nice.
Sorry.
That's a good elevator
It's a
pitch.
long elevator, 72 floors, guys.
And we know that with the trilogy, it goes through one perspective. It's all Dara.
Mm-hmm.
And in Iron Gold, you branch out to 4.
4, yeah. I got a little schizophrenic with it.
What made you decide to include other characters?
I wanted to show the whole scope of the world, and I feel as though when you do it through one character, you get a bit myopic. You can't really see the negative effects of what they do because it's always couched behind their understanding of it and their empathy of their own actions, really. And so what I want to see is people who get trodden underfoot, people who are the enemy of the main character, and people who are the bystanders who get screwed over. And so it's a lot about getting a three-dimensional view of the main character and of his world.
Yeah, so...
And I get to write more and make the books longer.
Yeah, it's super long. Isn't it almost like 600 pages?
This one was. It started at 800. We chopped it down by 200 pages, though.
Dang.
My editors went in with hatchets, man.
Oh my gosh. But, I mean, it sounds like we're in for a wild ride.
I certainly hope so, yeah.
Yeah, all right. And did you always have a plan to write Iron Gold as a sequel to the trilogy? Or could it have been a prequel?
Never been a prequel. Never would have been, but I only wanted to continue story. I'm suspicious of prequels, usually because it's so hard to execute, I think. Because when something's a foregone conclusion, it's hard to really create tension and stakes and can, make the reader come along for the ride. And so I like the idea of continuing years later and seeing characters continue their evolution and also seeing that not everything ends with a nice pretty bow on top. But that doesn't necessarily invalidate the heroic sacrifices and actions of the past. It just makes the future a little harder to grasp. And I think with the way our world is now, it's kind of apropos.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it sounds like we are in for a ride, and, I mean, what's next after this?
The sequel, Dark Age, which hopefully will be coming out later this year. I'm putting my nose to the grindstone as soon as I get this tour done. And 2 more books in this series, so Dark Age, then the 3rd one, and wrapping up the Red Rising world.
Nice. So you have until later this year sometime to catch up, guys.
Yeah, or just now. Yeah.
Or just now.
Yeah. So Phoenix Comic Fest is the absolute best place to see authors because you get to interact on a level that you don't at a lot of the other major conventions. And so it's always been one of my favorites to come to and just get to hang out with other authors and actually get to talk with the reader.
Well, it was great to talk with you today.
High five.
Enjoy.
Oh.
Have fun with Phoenix.
All right, thank you. Thank you, guys.
And then 3, and... Oh!